The old mansion had been in the family for generations, its grandeur and beauty slowly being consumed by the passing of time. The once manicured lawn was overgrown, the sound of crickets and the rustling of leaves the only signs of life. The paint was chipped and faded, revealing the gray stone beneath, like the skin of some ancient, weathered beast. Inside, the air was thick with the scent of decay and forgotten memories. Portraits of ancestors lined the walls, their eyes following Emilia as she wandered, her footsteps echoing through the empty halls. Her grandmother's will had left her the estate, but it was a dubious inheritance. The house seemed to swallow her whole, its silence a palpable thing that wrapped itself around her like a shroud. She had always been drawn to the attic, a musty, dimly lit space that seemed to exist outside of time. Trunks, old furniture, and forgotten treasures gathered dust, relics of a bygone era. Amidst the clutter, one item in particular caught her eye. A painting, tucked away in a corner, as if hiding from the world. The frame, ornate and gilded, seemed out of place among the surrounding relics. The painting itself depicted a woman, her face a masterpiece of elegance and sorrow. Her eyes, dark and deep, seemed to hold a world of pain, a sense of longing that resonated deeply within Emilia. The brushstrokes were bold, the colors rich and vivid, as if the artist had poured his soul into the work. Yet, something about the painting troubled her, a sense of wrongness that lingered just out of reach. As she gazed deeper into the painting, the woman's eyes seemed to shift, ever so slightly, as if following Emilia's own gaze. The room around her grew dim, the shadows cast by the trunks and old furniture twisting into grotesque, organic shapes that appeared to writhe on the walls. The air was heavy with an unspoken presence, as if the painting was a doorway and something was waiting on the other side. Emilia's fingers itched to touch the canvas, as if to verify the woman's existence. Her heart raced with an inexplicable excitement, as if she was on the cusp of uncovering a long-buried secret. The painting seemed to pulsate, the colors deepening, the woman's eyes burning with an inner fire. Suddenly, the attic was flooded with light, as if the sun had burst through the grimy skylight above. The shadows recoiled, banished by the radiance. Emilia blinked, her vision adjusting slowly to the new brightness. When she opened her eyes again, the woman's gaze had changed, her eyes now fixed intently on Emilia. The painting seemed to be watching her, the woman's sorrow and longing replaced by an unspoken challenge, as if she dared Emilia to unlock the secrets hidden within. For an instant, Emilia felt the boundaries between the painting and reality blur. The woman's world and her own seemed to overlap, the attic and the mansion fading into the background as the painting became the only reality that mattered. The air vibrated with anticipation, the silence between them a living, breathing thing. As the light faded, Emilia's gaze remained locked on the painting, her senses reeling from the encounter. The woman's eyes still lingered in her mind, their dark depths echoing with a whispered promise. Secrets waiting to be uncovered, mysteries hidden beneath the surface of the painting. The attic, once musty and forgotten, now pulsed with an otherworldly energy, as if the very fabric of reality had been disturbed. She felt an overwhelming urge to know more, to unravel the threads that bound the painting to the mysteries of the mansion. Her grandmother's will, once a simple bequest, now seemed a deliberate attempt to draw her into this labyrinth of secrets. Emilia's fingers trembled as she reached for the painting, her heart pounding in anticipation. As her hand made contact with the canvas, a shiver ran down her spine. The woman's eyes, once sorrowful, now seemed to burn with an intensity that bordered on malevolence. Emilia felt herself being drawn into the painting, the attic dissolving around her like mist in the morning sun. In the silence, she heard a whisper, a soft, sibilant voice that seemed to emanate from the very walls of the mansion. "Welcome, Emilia. I have been waiting." The voice trailed off, leaving her with more questions than answers. Who was speaking to her, and what secrets lay hidden beneath the surface of the painting? As she stood there, her hand still pressed against the canvas, Emilia felt the weight of her grandmother's legacy settle upon her shoulders. She knew that she was about to embark on a journey that would unravel the mysteries of the mansion, and perhaps the very fabric of her own existence. The whisper seemed to seep into her bones, echoing through her mind like a promise of revelation. Emilia's hand remained pressed against the canvas, her senses heightened as she awaited a response to the whispered greeting. The painting, once a mere objet d'art, had transformed into a threshold, a gateway to secrets and mysteries hidden within the labyrinthine corridors of the mansion. As she stood there, the silence was broken by the creaking of ancient wooden floorboards, the sound echoing through the attic like a sigh. The air vibrated with an almost palpable tension, as if the very foundations of the mansion were shifting, realigning themselves to accommodate the secrets that lay hidden. Suddenly, the lights in the attic flickered, casting eerie shadows on the walls. Emilia's heart skipped a beat as the painting seemed to ripple, the woman's eyes flashing with an otherworldly intensity. The colors deepened, the brushstrokes appearing to shift, like the gentle lapping of waves on a moonlit beach. In the heart of the painting, a door materialized, its presence a subtle yet unmistakable presence. The door, adorned with intricate carvings, seemed to pulse with a soft, ethereal glow. Emilia's fingers, still pressed against the canvas, felt an inexplicable urge to turn the handle, to push open the door and step into the world beyond. The whisper returned, its soft susurrations weaving a spell of anticipation. Come, Emilia. The secrets are waiting. The voice, now barely audible, seemed to emanate from the door itself, beckoning her to cross the threshold, to enter the world hidden within the painting. With an almost hypnotic fascination, Emilia's hand reached out to grasp the door's ornate handle. The metal felt cool to the touch, its intricate design seeming to shift and writhe like a living thing. As her fingers closed around it, the room around her dissolved, the attic's dusty, forgotten air replaced by the sweet scent of blooming flowers. The door creaked softly, its hinges whispering secrets as it swung open on silent hinges. A warm, golden light spilled out, bathing Emilia in its radiance. The air was alive with an almost palpable sense of longing, as if the very essence of the painting had been waiting for this moment, this singular instant of connection. Beyond the doorway, a landscape unfolded, a world of rolling hills, crystal lakes, and mist-shrouded forests. The colors were alive, pulsing with a vitality that seemed to course through Emilia's very veins. The woman from the painting stood before her, her eyes now bright with a warm, maternal love. In that instant, Emilia knew that she had stepped into a world beyond her own, a realm where the boundaries between reality and fantasy blurred. The woman's hand, gentle as a summer breeze, reached out to take hers, drawing her deeper into the painting's mystical realm. As Emilia's fingers intertwined with the woman's, the world around them began to shift, the colors deepening, the light intensifying. The air vibrated with an energy that seemed to build in power, a crescendo of secrets waiting to be revealed. And in the heart of it all, Emilia felt herself being drawn into a labyrinth of mysteries, her own destiny inextricably linked to the secrets hidden within the painting. The woman's eyes, once sorrowful, now shone with a deep, abiding love, as if Emilia had finally come home to a place she had never known existed. The landscape around them shifted, the hills and forests dissolving into a labyrinth of corridors, each one leading to hidden rooms and secret chambers. The woman's grip on Emilia's hand tightened, as if to reassure her that she would never be alone again. Together, they glided through the winding corridors, the walls adorned with faded portraits, their subjects' eyes watching with an unblinking gaze. Every step revealed a new wonder, each door opening onto a fresh surprise. In one room, ancient tomes bound in cracked leather seemed to hold the secrets of the ages. In another, delicate music boxes played haunting melodies that danced on the edge of memory. As they walked, the woman's presence grew stronger, her power and wisdom enveloping Emilia like a mantle. Emilia felt her own senses expanding, her perception of the world shifting, as if she was awakening to a reality both new and ancient. They arrived at a door hidden behind a tattered tapestry. The woman's hand hesitated, as if the secrets beyond were too precious, too fragile to be disturbed. Emilia felt her own heart pounding in anticipation. Her fingers intertwined with the woman's as if to draw strength from her. The woman's eyes met Emilia's, and in their depths, she saw a reflected longing, a deep and abiding need to connect, to share the secrets that lay hidden. With a gentle pressure, the woman's hand guided Emilia's to the door's ornate handle.